Hola! I am in New Orleans right now and it is crazy hot and humid. I was debating just not wearing makeup anymore while I'm here because I'm on set and I'm going between wiping my sweat off my face and wiping everyone else's sweat off their faces. So I was like, I'm just gonna not wear makeup anymore because my skin's not too bad right now. But I sweat really bad around my mouth. In fact, I'm already sweating. I was debating just not doing foundation, but then I was like, I could also use this as an opportunity to share some knowledge with you guys. I've been using the Lancôme 24-hour foundation, and it's been holding up really well. Like yesterday, I was super sweaty. I mean, all around my mouth, I was like literally having to wipe it off, and the foundation was coming off a bit, but it did not, like, you know, normally when you sweat and you get these lines of demarcation where the sweat has been and it wipes the makeup off. This foundation didn't do that, and it was still pretty even on the rest of my face. Like, I would have been fine going out to eat or something. I wouldn't have felt like, oh my god, my makeup's so bad, I need to go fix it. So I figured I'm gonna start out trying this one again. So this is what I'm gonna use today. I've been using it with the beauty blender, so we're just gonna do that again. So one trick for sweaty areas of the face, don't put very much where you know you're gonna sweat. That's why I don't like put the foundation here and here. I pump it to my cheeks because I don't really sweat there, and then I just use what's already on the sponge and bring that over to my mouth. I think when I bought it, it said that it is a medium to full coverage. It's definitely not a full coverage. To me, full coverage is Makeup Forever full cover. That's full coverage to me. This does give a very pretty natural finish. It kind of reminds me of MAC Pro Longwear foundation, but it wears off better, like when it gets wet and stuff. So it doesn't cover my scarring quite as much as I'd like it to. That's the only thing I will say on this one. So you can see, I mean, I put 3 pumps on my face, and this is what it looks like. So this is the main area I'm worried about. I should probably just be putting this on with my fingers to get better coverage. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot to use primer. Okay, so we're gonna see how this works without primer. Oh, I'm sweating. Jeez. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated throughout the day as to how it's looking, and this is what it looks like right now, up close. Okay, we'll talk later. Bye! Check-in number 1. I forgot to tell you this morning, whenever I was doing this, it was 7:45 when I started, and I finished around, oh no, I'm sorry, 6:45, and I finished around 7:15. So it is now around noon. I have been, this is a trailer, I've been inside the trailer and then going outside to the shooting site, and it's hot and humid today. It's not quite as bad as yesterday afternoon, but it's not afternoon yet, so we'll see. So far I have definitely still been sweating in my normal area, you know, this upper lip and then down here. So this is what it's looking like. I have kind of wiped it a couple times and blotted a few times. Oh, what's this? Lipstick or something. So I'm getting, you can see there's a little bit of stuff going on there. Try to adjust that. Getting a little creasing here. I'm just gonna blend it out a bit. My skin feels a little tacky, but it's so humid outside, and like my whole body's kind of sticky. It blends in pretty nice though. Like, I'm really surprised. I'm able to just kind of pat it back into my skin. The coverage is about the same over here. Forehead's still looking good, but I mean the foundation's holding up very nicely. All in all, I'd say it's going pretty good. I mean, for 4 hours of being in the air conditioning and then going outside and getting super hot and sweaty and then coming back in and all that, is holding up very well. It is now 12:53. It has not even, it's been about an hour since my last update. I'm trying to find lighting to show you guys what my makeup looks like. I'm super sweaty. I'll go around here. So you can see I'm super shiny. I I don't know, I literally was like, I felt drips of sweat while we were eating. I will update you again in a little bit, but this is currently what my makeup looks like. 1 hour from my last update. All we did was eat lunch outside in this little tent area. I just finished up today and this is what my makeup looks like. So it definitely did not last through all of that. I mean, my face is red from being out there. I do still have some on and it doesn't look terrible. Most foundations by this point would be really chunky and gross looking, but I mean, this mascara normally doesn't budge at all and it's certainly transferring a bit. Got raccoon eyes. So, yeah, still there a little bit, but definitely not wonderful. Oh, God. What are you talking to? Creeper. So yeah, this is what it looks like when you're sweating on your entire face most of the day. So I wanted to add on what this foundation looks like when I haven't been working out in the heat all day and sweating profusely. So we were out walking around this evening. It was still around 81 degrees, I believe. Obviously, I'm sweaty, greasy, whatever. I'm not dripping sweat, but you can see there's definitely some sweat down there. We just went to dinner, went and got some dessert, and then walked back, and it was about a 20-minute walk back. So it's definitely glistening, but I'm pretty happy with the coverage. I used a little bit of the full cover concealer on some of the acne spots, but I'm pretty happy with it. It's held up pretty well. I think I've had it on for around, let's see, 5 hours, and I wore it with no primer again. That way you could see the consistency of it. It's still pretty humid. It was raining before we went to dinner. It's so humid, my mascara is transferring. And that's what I was saying in the last video, is my mascara never transfers, but here it definitely does. So considering it's that humid and everything else is holding up pretty well, I'm happy. I didn't even put any powder on it today. Most of the sweat has dried by now, so this is just grease from walking around. I mean, the consistency is really good. I can kind of just like press it with my finger. This is a good way to get breakouts, touch your face right after you've been out walking around the city. But it just kind of works itself back in pretty nicely. It doesn't totally get rid of the shine, but it certainly helps. I really love this foundation. I've been wearing it consistently for, I'd say, the past month since we've been in New Orleans, and it's held up really well. I really like that I don't get all those lines of demarcation from where the sweat marks have been. I just wanted you guys to see this in real life. I came home, I didn't touch up at all. I just laid down on the bed, was trying to cool off, and I was like, you know what? I should update them on the makeup. So this is what it looks like. And for the little bits where I need extra coverage, when I want to take the time to do so, I just put a little bit of my Makeup Forever full cover concealer on there, and it's perfect. So I definitely would recommend trying this foundation out.